Surprise!
Hey, what's going on?
We've been thinking about you. Sitting here all alone.
Holding the fort by yourself.
And we know you cops don't get the thanks you deserve. So we thought we'd let you know how much we appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah, and we brought you breakfast.
Jeez, guys, I don't know what to say.
Max, don't say anything. Eat it.
Yeah.
Lots. So, CJ and Squirt want to know when you're moving into our house.
Pretty soon.
Like when?
Well, my stuff's right there.
Well, there's one thing about you, Max. You don't have to be asked twice. Yum.
Yeah, smells great.
Morning, Constable.
Sergeant, sorry about all this.
Why isn't there enough for two?
Yeah, I guess there is.
Well, stop apologising then and pass us some of that bacon.
Okay.
What about some scrambled eggs?
Oh, and this toast.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Great spread. You know, this reminds me of Saturday afternoons back home in the bush when we have lunch and watch the races.
Hey, Sarge, there's some coffee there for you.
Thanks, Constable. Tell you what, this is a darn sight better than writing reports.
Yeah, you can say that again. Not that I don't mind writing reports, that is, Sergeant.
Just eat, Max.
Right.
Max, I'd better go.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Hey, will you call me so I can help you move in?
Yeah, sure. Look, thanks, guys. Hey. Right.
Good tucker.
Bye. Look, Sergeant, I don't mean to be rude, but, what are you doing back here?
Unfinished business, Max. I don't like it.
Yeah, but, I didn't think there was anything more we could do about Stephen.
Didn't your mother ever tell you? You shouldn't eat and talk at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just thought I'd drop by. Where is he?
He's still asleep.
Is he behaving himself?
I can handle him.
You sure?
I told you I'm gonna look after this myself.
Well, that's fine as long as you know what you're doing.
I do.
Are you sure about that?
Let me do this my way. Please.
Okay.
How's Sheridan Sturgis?
What do you mean, Sarge?
Is she still alive?
As far as I know.
She's this maniac Stephen's girlfriend, isn't she? She's a lucky girl if she's still in one piece.
So that's why you've come back to Westside, to check up on Stephen.
I didn't come back to have brekkie with you.
Oh, no, Sarge?
I couldn't settle, Max. Not even back in beautiful Baroda. Not while he's on the loose. He's killed people on your turf and buried them on my turf. Now, the way I see it, we got ourselves a common problem. Don't you think it's about time we did something about it?
Well, if someone's done something illegal, it's our duty to enforce the law, Sergeant.
We do what's right, Constable, before someone else gets killed.
There you are.
Hi. What you doing?
I let myself in. Hope you don't mind.
No, it's cool. Maybe we should get in the kitchen so you don't wake him up.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Well, I just couldn't stay in the flat, you know, without Michael there. Doesn't feel right. He started packing up his things today. And was going through his shirts, and I came to his blue one. It's his favourite. And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But I'm gonna be all right.
Yep, you will be. You'll be fine.
So, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I just to go and check on Sheridan.
Sheridan?
Yeah, I don't know. I woke up this morning, you know, and I had this really weird feeling. Something bad's gonna happen in that house today, Lise. I can feel it. Sure? darling? What's all this?
I just thought this would be a fitting start to the last day of the rest of your life. Enjoy.
What did you mean by that? I asked you a question.
Don't touch me.
Why are you doing this to me? Sheridan, why are you treating me this way?
Because you killed my brother. And my friend.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I thought you understood. Sometimes these things just come over me and I can't help myself. I thought you understood that. If you did, you wouldn't hate me.
Wouldn't I?
No. I've never been good with people. I trusted my father and he deserted me. I trusted Virginia and she deserted me. All I ever had was my mother, who always blamed me for things that weren't my fault. She'd lock me in the wardrobe when I wet the bed and she'd say to me, "You've been a bad boy. You've been a very, very bad boy, and you know what happens to bad boys." She'd make me get into the wardrobe. Make me sit in here for hours. She'd sit outside and listen to me cry. She blamed me for everything that went wrong. She even blamed me for when my father left, and it wasn't my fault. Michael blamed me too. He blamed me for everything, and it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Good people, Stephen. They didn't deserve to die.
Yes, they were good people, and I loved them, but they betrayed me.
It's no excuse.
They betrayed
That
me.
is not an excuse.
You don't understand. You don't know what it's like to be locked up in a wardrobe. It's scary, and it's dark, and it smells, and your mother's out there shouting at you, and you haven't done anything wrong.
But you did, Stephen. You did do things wrong.
No. No. I'm a good person. I never wanted Mr. Bad to come back.
Mr. Bad doesn't exist. He was just an excuse you used when you couldn't face what you'd done. Mr. Bad doesn't exist.
Then who did all those terrible things?
You did. You did all of them. You are Mr. Bad.
You're just like everyone else. You want to blame me for everything. You're just like Michael. You're just like my mother. I could kill you too, you know, right now. And no one would ever know.
Go on, Stephen. Do it. What are you waiting for? Thought you were going to kill me. I thought no one would know. Because I can see you, and there's the thrill in that. Just a bad boy. It's all you've ever been, and it's all you'll ever be. Just a bad boy. You lulled a 6-year-old girl into a false sense of security, and you killed her. You murdered Virginia. You beat my brother to death, and you terrorized me. You haven't even got the guts to admit it. You want to blame it on a doll.
I love you, Sheridan.
That's why I'm here, because I'm worried, all right?
He could turn just like that. This lady friend of his wouldn't know when or why.
Sergeant, have you considered that you could be wrong about Stephen Richardson?
What if I'm right? If you were worried about a girl, Max, what would you do?
I'd go round and see her, Sergeant.
You all right?
Okay.
Where is he?
He's in the bedroom.
I had to call him. What did you want me to do? He could have killed you. You know, I was worried. Well, what does it matter anyway? You got him, didn't you?
Not yet.
Come on, Mr. Richardson, let's go. You heard the sergeant, you've got to come with us.
Nope.
Come on, it's resisting arrest. You've got to come out of there.
Sheridan, don't let him do this.
It's all right, Stephen. There's nothing to be frightened of. We're not going to hurt you. All we want to do is have a chat. Come on now. Come with us.
Mummy.
It's all right. Your mummy wants you to come with us. She wants you to be a good boy. Mummy wants you to tell us everything. Don't you? Don't you, Mummy?
Yes.
There you are, you heard her. Now be a good boy and come with us.
Should we cuff him, Sarge?
No. Grab him a shirt. Come on, Stephen. It's all right, Stephen. Come on.
Oh, let's see if the wheels work. Oh, look.
You make a great dad, CJ.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yep, and I'm not the only one. I know Squirt does.
Well, I have to be good at something, don't I?
Hey, guys, look at this. We were digging around the op shop and look what we found.
Hey, a playpen. Terrific.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, jail for kids. What a great idea.
Come on, CJ, you can stick him in there when you're busy and not worry.
About what? His freedom?
Oh, give me a break.
I'm serious, Jojo. What sort of father would put his child in one of those?
One with a bit of sense.
Sit down here, buddy. And no time for his family.
What are you carrying on about? It's only a playpen. I had one when I was a kid.
And look how you turned out.
Oh, thanks a lot. That's the last time we buy a present for your rugrat.
That's fine by me.
Oh, and that's fine by me. Now, what do we care if you want to deprive your kid of a bit of fresh air and sunshine?
Well, you know, Jojo's right. That's one thing they're really good for.
What?
Well, you can put it outside on the grass and Squirt can play in the sun.
Yeah, I suppose.
And you can move it around and he can explore the world.
Without getting hit by a bus?
Yeah? Well, maybe it's not such a bad idea. Okay, put it up, Valentine. Yeah, all right, well, let's go out the front and give it a try.
Great.
You're really something, you know, that taking him on like that was pretty brave.
It wasn't bravery. It was revenge.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it worked.
It almost didn't, you know. I almost gave in to him. But then I realized that it wasn't really for me anymore. I had to get him. For Michael and for Virginia and for Becky Campbell. God, they didn't deserve to lose their lives that way.
Mr. Richardson, is there anything you want to tell us? Anything at all?
Forget it, Max.
I was just trying to make contact, Sarge.
Save your breath. He's well and truly gone.
I guess I better call the police psychiatrist.
Yes, again.
But Sarge, you said.
I know what I said.
Well, then I have to do it. It's standard procedure.
Max, Sheridan Sturgis has done a really great job, but it's not going to last. He's going to be back to his same old clever self before too long. You put one of those bleeding heart psychiatrists in there and Stephen will talk his way out in no time.
Well, they're not all like that. Most are very good.
I'm not going to take the risk.
Well, what are we going to do with him?
Charge him.
With what?
Murder.
We don't have any evidence, Sergeant.
We will if we get a confession.
A confession? From him? How?
I don't know and I don't care, but we've got to nail him now while we've got the chance. Or you know what's going to happen. We're going to have to let him go. We'll be back out on the streets again. And God help all of us. Especially Sheridan Sturgis.
Okay, you sit down there. Now, here's Bart, here's Bort, and here's the helicopter, and I won't be a minute, all right? Hey, be careful. I don't want any sharp edges.
Oh, CJ, you're being a pain.
Yeah, especially seeing you didn't want the thing in the first place.
So, I changed my mind. No, Valentine, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Now, come on, there's only a bit to go.
I'll do it.
Oh, no, I will.
No, Valentine will. One mobile detention unit coming up.
Yeah, all we need now is the inmate. We've got the heavy guard.
Ha, good joke.
I'll get him. CJ?
Where is he?
He's locked up at the station. But I'm not going to be able to keep him locked up much longer.
Oh, but you've got to.
I can't keep someone without charging him.
So do it.
I can't. There's nothing I can charge him with, nothing that'll stick.
He murdered Michael and Virginia.
I haven't got enough evidence that'll stand up in court.
You're a cop. Get some. That's your job.
That's why I'm here. I need your help, Miss Sturgis. I want you to talk to him.
No.
I want you to ask about the murder.
No.
I want you to get a confession. He won't talk to us, he won't talk to anyone except you. And he's vulnerable now. This is our chance to nail him, and you're the only one that can do it.
Jojo?
Oh, sorry, CJ.
Valentine?
I hate to say it, CJ, but, you know, it looks like he's been lifted.
Maybe not.
Oh, where else could he be? He can't have got any further by himself. Someone's taken him, CJ.
Guess we call the cops, huh?
Hang on. Let's just think about this for a minute.
What's there to think about?
I've had the kid for 3 days and I lose him. Facs are going to be thrilled when they hear about this.
Can't be helped, CJ.
They'll close me down. They'll take him away for sure.
What choice have we got?
What if he hasn't been nabbed? What if there's some other explanation?
Oh, like what?
I don't know. What if there is? Ring the cops and I lose him.
But CJ...
No! I'm not taking the risk of losing my son.
Well, Sarge, you can't blame him for not wanting to get involved after living with the guy that killed her brother.
She'll be here.
You think so?
Don't you?
No, Sarge, I don't. And I think we should call the police psychiatrist. We've left it too long as it is.
I know this lady, Max. She's got fight written all over her. You do her wrong and she'll come back at you twice as strong. She'll be here.
Sheridan.
Afternoon, Miss Sturgis.
What do you want me to do?
I want to wire you up, then send you in to get a complete confession.
But, Sergeant,
What is it, Constable?
we can't.
Why not?
We don't have a judge's order.
There's no time.
But, Sergeant, anything he says, even if he confesses to everything, we can't convict him in a court of law.
That's why I need a complete confession. I have to know everything. What he did, how he did it, what he was thinking, how he covered his tracks. Everything.
Do you know what you're asking her to do?
It's the only way, because the constable here is right. This tape won't convict him no matter what he says. I have to know exactly what he did, so we can track down the evidence to prove he's guilty.
But, Sergeant...
I know, Constable, it's not proper procedure. Are you ready? Okay. How about you boys go and get us some lunch and I'll prepare the little lady here. Could prove embarrassing for you otherwise.
It's okay.
Good.
I can't stand this.
Tony.
We can't just sit around and do nothing. Anyone could have him and they're getting further and further away all the time. I'm gonna call the police.
No! Please don't! Not yet!
Sorry, it's getting late. Come on,
Out of the way and let it ring.
Squirt! Alison! What are you doing here?
I just brought your baby back.
But how did you know? Where did you find him?
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Don't you ever do that to me again, you hear? Hey? Don't you ever do that to me again.
Yeah, I never thought a baby could look so cruel.
Where did you find him? CJ?
What?
She's gone.
Alison! Alison? What's going on?
You should take better care of your baby, CJ. You shouldn't let him crawl the streets.
It's been a long while. I waited for you for hours. You never showed up. You never rang, you never contacted me, you never
I'm
explained.
sorry.
You disappear for 2 years without a word and then just turn up and say you're sorry.
Well, what else can I say?
Well, what happened to you? Where have you been?
Around?
Where?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Hey, I thought we had something. Something special.
We did.
Then why did you just dump me?
CJ, I didn't dump you. I dumped us. There's a difference.
Well, it hurts just as much. Why did you do it to me?
CJ, it doesn't matter. Not anymore.
It does to me.
Oh, well, I had to.
But why? Just tell me why.
Look, I'll see you around, okay?
Alison!
I said I'll see you around.
Is Squirt your kid?
Just leave me alone.
Alison!
I said leave me alone!
You comfortable with that?
Not really, but it'll do.
You sure? Careful with that microphone there. Right, you're ready to roll.
Sergeant.
Yes, Constable.
This isn't right.
Max, sometimes you do what you have to do.
That still doesn't make it right, Sergeant.
Now say something.
I'm Sheridan Sturgis and I'm terrified. I'm Sheridan Sturgis and I'm terrified.
You right to go? Take her through, Max.
Sergeant.
Take her through, Max.
Sheridan.
Listen, you don't have to do this, you know.
I know. Stephen? Stephen?
I loved you.
I know.
And you betrayed me.
What did you expect me to do? You murdered my brother and my friend.
What are you doing here now?
I wanted to see you.
Why?
I still care about you, Stephen. Despite all the things you've done. I still love you. I just don't understand why you had to kill them. I want you to explain it to me. Tell me why.
Why should I?
Because of what we had? I think you owe me that much.
How is he? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. He's sleeping.
Just as well, little troublemaker.
So, did you catch up with her and with what's her name? Alison?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to tell me who is she?
Someone I knew once.
You mean an old girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing her for a while. I liked her too. I really liked her.
What happened?
One day she just vanished. Haven't seen or heard from her since.
Until today.
Yep.
She took Squirt because she's his mum, isn't she?
Looks like it.
And she walked out and left him behind again. How can she do that to her own kid?
She knew I'd look after him.
That's not good enough, CJ.
Or maybe she's had enough.
I'm serious, Jojo.
So am I.
Tony, we don't really know the whole story.
I don't care about the whole story. No one should do that to their own child, no matter what sort of trouble they're in. I mean, think about it. Would you do that to Squirt?
No.
Then how can his own mother? Oh, come on, CJ. We're going to find out.
Tony.
Come on. We'll be back soon.
You've got to trust me, Stephen. You know, the police want to get you. I'm your only friend. I want to help you. But I can't. Not unless you help me. I have to understand why you did it. You have to explain it to me. It's the only way. You gonna tell me what happened?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Then you're a bad boy, Stephen. You're a very bad boy. What are you?
A bad boy.
She's getting a bit close. This could get out of hand.
He's right, Sergeant.
You want him locked away or not?
Sure, but I don't want Sheridan killed in the process. Or is that your idea?
She's not going to get killed.
Well, it's a great way to prove your case against Stephen, isn't it? He murdered Sheridan in the cells, you got him locked up with the proof, makes your job a whole lot easier, doesn't it?
You're starting to get on my goat.
This is too dangerous.
It is, Sergeant.
Shut up, the both of you. She's getting there. She's getting close.
Do you want me to spell it out for you? And you know what happens to bad boys who won't do what their mother wants? This is your wardrobe now, Stephen. Oh, and it's much worse than the other one. Much, much worse. They're gonna lock you up in here and throw away the key. You'll be in here for a long time. Is that what you want?
No!
Tell me what happened.
Come closer.
It's okay. I can hear all right from here.
I need you. I need you closer.
Don't be a bad boy, Stephen.
Please, Mum. I'm scared.
It's all right. Mummy's here. Now tell me what happened.
You're not close enough.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Stephen, don't be difficult.
Don't get mad. Please, Mum, don't get mad. I want to tell you I really do, but I'm scared. I want you to hold me.
Stephen.
Please.
There. Mummy's holding you. Now tell me what happened.
You're not close enough. Come in here. I'll tell you everything.
You're not going to let her go in there.
You can't, Sergeant.
If she's prepared to go in?
He might hurt her.
Oh, that'd be awful. Might give me an excuse to pop him.
Sergeant, I can't let you...
Max. You've been in there long enough, Miss Sturgis.
Sergeant, I only just got here.
Sorry, but time's up.
No!
Please, he's very frightened.
Pity.
I think I can help. He wants me to go into the cell.
That's a bit irregular.
Yes, I know, but if it calms him down, why not?
Might be a good idea. What do you think?
I think it is. He wants to talk.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Now you go. Right out. And lock the door.
Here you go. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? You look a bit upset.
I'll get over it.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Hope it doesn't take too long.
Thank you.
There she is. Come on.
Do we have to do this?
Yes, CJ, we do. Hi, do you mind if we join you?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Well, then I won't take long. You're Squirt's mother, aren't you?
What's it got to do with you?
I share the house with CJ.
Oh,
Why did you dump Squirt?
I had my reasons.
Oh, what are they?
Just reasons.
Then why did you come back? And if you had to come back and take him, why did you dump him again?
I wanted to make sure he was all right. And now I know he is, so everything's fine.
Oh, so you can run off with a clear conscience?
It's not like that.
How are we supposed to know that? You don't even talk to CJ, you just dump the kid on him without telling him anything. He doesn't even know if it's for a couple of hours, a couple of weeks, or even for the rest of the kid's life. It's just not fair. And I think you two have to sort this out right now.
Well, I'm here.
Do you really think you can help me?
Yes. But you have to tell me everything.
All right. You're right. I did it. I killed them all. Becky, Michael, Virginia.
Dio's confessed. Is that enough?
Not by a long chalk. We need dates, places, pieces of evidence that only the killer knows.
Max, is that right?
I'm afraid so, Wills.
Tell me about Becky Campbell.
She was a little girl.
Just tell me what happened.
I was 16. You know, it's like at that age, you're crazy.
Stephen, being 16 doesn't give you a license.
Do you want me to tell you or not?
Yes. I do, I'm sorry.
There was a party. I could hear them laughing. And there was Becky. She was very young.
She was only 6 years old.
She smiled at me. She wasn't scared. Just think. Could have been you.
Look, it's all right. I love Squirt.
Do you?
He's that sort of kid. And the fact that he's mine just knocks me out every time I look at him. I really cared about you too. I was really upset when you left. It took me a long time to get over it.
I missed you too.
Then why'd you go?
I had to.
I'd have done the right thing if I'd known you were pregnant. I'd have asked you to marry me or live with me or something. Whatever the right thing is. What I'm trying to say is, we can still do it. And the three of us can live together. Give Squirt a proper family.
Don't, CJ.
Oh, I mean it.
Yeah, I know you do. That's the problem.
What's wrong?
Everything. Just everything.
What do you mean?
He's not your kid, CJ. You're not his father.
But you know what it feels like after you've killed someone? I carried that around for 25 years. For 25 years, no one knew. Till you started dredging it up. You. Becky Campbell was a thing of the past. Till you brought it back. It was all your fault. You brought Mr. Bad back. You.